Welcome to Knowledge Base. We have a question here that says, find x if 3 to the power of the cube root of x equals to the cube root of 3 raised to power x. This is the question we have, and our target is to find x. The first thing we want to do is to express both sides in base 3. This is already in base 3, so let's express the right hand side in base 3. To remove the cube root from here, it means we need to raise 3 to the power of 1 all over 3. That is the representation of this cube root in index form. So we can say 3 to the power of cube root of x equals to 3 raised to power 1 over 3. 3 raised to power 1 over 3 is the same thing as cube root of 3, all raised to power x. According to the law of indices, the power of power law, the power of 1 over 3 can multiply this power of x, so that we have 3 to the power of the cube root of x equal to 3 raised to power x all over 3. X times 1 is x divided by the 3. We have 3 to the power of x all over 3. Now the bases are the same, 3, 3. We can now equate the exponent or the power, so that cube root of x will be equal to x all over 3. We are looking for x, so let's take out the cube root from here. And to do that, we need to raise both sides of the equation to the power of 3 to take away the cube root from here. And if we do that, x will be left here, and that will be equal to x raised to power 3 all over 3 raised to power 3, because we are raising both sides to the power of 3. At this point, we cross multiply. X raised to power 3 will be equal to 3 raised to power 3 times x. Of course, 3 raised to power 3 is 27. 27 times x will give us 27x equal to x to the power of 3. We can take this 27x to the right hand side so that we have everything on the right equal to 0. Or we can rearrange it like this. X to the power of 3 minus 27x equal to 0. We have a cubic equation here, which means our solutions are going to be 3 results. We can factorize x here so that x will be into x squared minus 27. If we expand this, we are going to get this back equal to 0. What it means is that x is equals to 0, or x squared minus 27 is equals to 0. So if we pick the first answer, x equals to 0, that gives us one of the solutions. Then we are going to find the other two solutions from x squared minus 27 equal to 0. This is now quadratic, which means we can get two solutions from here. We already have one solution, and that is 0. The second solution and the third one will come from here because it's a quadratic equation. X squared can be equated to 27 if we take 27 to the right hand side, which means to obtain x, we can take the square root of both sides, and x will be equal to plus or minus square root of 27. Because we are taking the square root of both sides, we introduce positive and negative to become the two solutions of x, because when you square a positive number, you get a positive result. When you square a negative number, you equally get a positive result. So plus or minus root 27 are the two solutions for the value of x. We can rewrite this root 27 in a simpler form because it is a surd. So if we simplify it, we can say x equals to 3 root 3, the positive value, or minus 3 root 3, the negative value. So the values of x that satisfy this equation are 0, 3 root 3, and negative 3 root 3. Very simple, and I believe you enjoyed this. Please like, share this video, and follow our page. Here is a simple one for you to do. Find the value of x if 9 to the power of root x is equals to root 27 to the power of x. Put your answer in the comment section, and thank you very much for watching this video.